So we're just wrapping up the award ceremony for the Kayak Bass Fishing National Championship. The Russ Schneider's won, and he's helping me film something. He's behind the camera. But I won this award. It was the Sportsman of the Year Award 2022. I guess the people that get this, I think Barry Davis got it once, and Corey Dreyer. But I think overall, what this Kayak Bass Fishing Sportsman of the Year Award means is this is someone who's I think good for the sport, and that phrase "good for the sport" is something that I always use as a litmus test for talking to people that run pro staffs and say we're going to look at this guy, or maybe is this someone that we want to bring in. And it's important to think through in our own roles of what is our role in the sport, and are we good for the sport. I think my role has been one of storyteller through the videos, but also educator, and obviously my role as a sales manager with Torqeedo, and that part of the evolution of kayak fishing. But I was actually filming the award ceremony, and I didn't know I was going to get this. And I was sitting next to Matt Ball, and Chad starts talking about it, and Matt takes the camera from me and films me going. I was a little stymied, didn't know what to say. So I wanted to go back and do the intro in terms of what I think this award is about. This award is, and I'm honored, I think it's about, here's someone who is good for kayak fishing. Here's how it went.
Before we kick off and give away a whole bunch of stuff for all these guys that fished hard all week, I got a special award right here that, to me, I hope to make one of the more prestigious awards out there, because this is not one you earn on the playing field. This is the one that you earn out there every single day. Our winners are Corey Dreyer, who won for saving a young girl's life while kayak fishing. Basically sacrificed his tournament day to do that. That was kind of one of those deals where, Corey had done some great things that year, but it was more of an isolated incident. And then, Barry Davis won last year, couldn't be with us this year. And Barry did the same thing. He ran some cool events. He did a lot for the community. And it went more, instead of an isolated incident, to, a couple of great things that Barry did. And then we just want to keep making this award better and better. And both of those guys have gone on to set the example and kind of live up to the award after they received it. So for this year, we are going to honor the Sportsman of the Year, the Jim Dolan Sportsman of the Year. And I don't think that there's an angler in this sport that exemplifies working hard, grinding, putting other people first, one of the nicest people you're ever going to meet. The guy sacrifices time away from family at a level that's almost incomprehensible. And for years, I've considered myself the hardest working person in kayak fishing, and this guy makes me tired watching him a lot of times. So the 2022 Jim Dolan Sportsman of the Year Award goes to a really good friend of mine. To be honest with you, the first couple of years, his name came up. We were using him as the standard by which we need somebody that does stuff like this guy and stuff like this guy. And if everything got compared to that guy, it was kind of like, why don't we just give that guy the award? Does that make sense? And it was because he was such a close friend, we almost felt like it would seem, disingenuous. But I also can't discredit somebody because they are a friend of mine. So the 2022 recipient of the Jim Dolan Sportsman of the Year, my good friend, the hardest working dude in kayak fishing, Mr. Jeff Little. Jeff, the floor is yours, and hold on.
That's hard to just throw it at me and say speech. I'm blessed to be part of this community. It wasn't even, today exemplifies, what it was to be part of this community, even though I'm not competing in the tournaments, but I enjoyed the morning hanging out with the guys from Iron Kayaker and and hearing their stories of their journey here to this event, and filming that because their story is important. But on the way back, my truck broke down, and I 267,000 miles on that F-150. The transmission is done, and I am so blessed that it happened here because I had friends in this industry that are standing right behind me to bail me out, to tow my truck up the hill to the place that's going to put a new transmission in this week when I fly home to Maryland to hang out with my family.
Yeah.
It's just good to be a part of this community, and I love it, and I love seeing it grow, and I'm blessed to be part of it, and I'm blessed to have so many friends here. So thank you very much.
All right, so next up, we are going to do the Top Team Challenge Cup.
Wow.
In third place,